know how much people hate mixed messages, but a lot of life is mixed messages.
Practically all of it.
Yeah, practically all of life is mixed messages. I hate bullying. I was on the wrong end of it plenty of times. It sucks a lot. I hate it. I will not allow my kids to do it, and I want to kill kids who do it to other kids.
Right.
But at the same time, would there be some value in addition to all the anti-bullying programs that I'm not sure are doing any good in schools, to say everybody gets bullied? I got bullied. You lived through it. Maybe we need more of that in school. Everybody gets dumped by somebody, and they think their life is over. Happened to me multiple times. Happens to everybody. Maybe we need classes where they say that.
I would love to see, big, strong NFL stars and musicians and heroes of various sorts and heroines and getting up and saying that very thing. Reminds me of the It Gets Better campaign that a lot of people made for young gay guys and gals to let them know, listen, you feel like a freak, but look at me.
Yeah, that's a tough one, and I don't know the answer. Because I understand the elevating the bullying to a problem, but it has also elevated the bullied to a really high victim group.
Right. Well, and if you're supposed to go to pieces when somebody says something mildly rude, and you start screaming about microaggressions, what if somebody punches you in the face?
So you need
on the scale of escalating consequence. Where do you go with that? Which is another reason for that it's so sick to catastrophize every little insult you take in life.
But so should you have, I'm just trying to think of an example where you got two kids in a hallway, and the one kid's got, I don't know, what do you want them to make fun of? Their nose. The one kid's got a long, pointy nose, and the other kid makes fun of them for it. Okay, right. So you tell the one kid, don't make fun of somebody's appearance. They can't control it. It hurts their feelings. That's bad. Right. But you should say to the other kid, I guess, somebody making fun of your nose, you got to figure out a way to deal with that. It's not important. They're an idiot. Right. You're going to get this your whole life about a variety of things. I did too. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, and it's not about your nose. It's about their being an idiot.
We got to talk to both of them.
Right. Well, that's not a mixed message. That's exactly what would be called a mixed message by idiots. But it's a two-sided transaction. So you got to address both sides of it.
Yeah. I hate to make this about my story again, but I keep thinking of this example. So my older son, who's really struggling with his dysfunctional household he's growing up in, he's dreading summer vacation. You shouldn't dread summer vacation as an 8-year-old. You're supposed to look forward to it. He's dreading it. But so we had him seeing a therapist to deal with his brother, and I feel like, great person, therapist, absolutely fantastic. I'm pro-therapist, all this sort of stuff. But I think the therapist regularly telling him it's really hard at your house, this is really tough, that must have really hurt your feelings, has made things worse. And that he just regularly thinks about how rough his life is. Yeah. And I've been going way more the other direction lately with the, look, this is hard for all of us. It's just the way it's going to be. We're a family. You deal with it. You got to move on. Right. And the whole, this is really rough, has made him focus on how bad his life is. Wow. As opposed to, hey, you got to get over it. This is just what our lives are. Everybody's got problems. It could be worse. Here's some examples of things that are worse.
Yeah, my philosophy. Boy, it's not even a fine line. I suppose there's some sort of continuum of denial versus positive mental attitude. I mean, where does one turn into the other?
I don't know, because, obviously that...
Because there is a sweet spot, probably.
Sure.
And it moves, but...
And that pretending problems don't exist or no empathy for your problems, that's a bad thing, too. But I feel like you can go... Well, I feel like I've seen it, where you go into, this is actually catastrophizing something that's a catastrophe this big into something this big.
Yeah. Wow, that's hard.
It is hard, but... It happens, and so I think we've done that with bullying. That's my point.
Well, and every grievance.
And every grievance. And
being jilted by a girl. I mean, for God's sake.
God, just one message to that kid. If he'd heard one grown-up say, yeah, that happens to everybody. That's going to happen multiple times in your life. It really sucks.
Yeah, it hurts like a car wreck, but slowly but surely you're going to feel better. And again, it happens to everybody.
That might have been the difference.
Yeah.
Him hearing that message.
Yeah.
I don't know. Certainly the media acting like, oh, okay, that's why you shot your friends, is not helping.
And leaving it there.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they're idiots.
Our text line is 415-295-KFTC. 415-295-KFTC. Complicated. No doubt. You're listening to the Armstrong and Getty Show.